dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs
What
you.
up, y'all? It's KME, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. And this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about NXT, May 6, 2025, Graves, Booker, and Vic on commentary. Battleground, May 25th. Yeah, boy. Same day as Double or Nothing. I still find that crazy. We started off with Joe Hendry with Hank and Tank taking on Dark State. And I didn't realize one of the dudes in Dark State is on the LFG show, so it kind of shows me that he got a contract. Kind of ruining the surprise. Or unless he gets cut and then they put him in Dark State. I don't know. I just found it funny because LFG Undertaker team showed up and whatnot, and on last week's show, and I was like, oh, okay, well, seems like spoilers, if they're going to show up on TV here in NXT. But Dark State, yeah, it does have one of the members from LFG, which I found silly. But Dark State, we'll see what happens with him. But Trick is forever after Joe. Him and Joe. Fight. And that's what enough of distraction for Hank, Tank, and Joe to lose to Dark State. Then we have Jordan versus Zarya. And Soul's out there. It's a moment when Jordan got thrown into Soul. And Soul's like, I don't know what to do. Then boom. Zarya gets the win. I enjoyed this match. I enjoyed that 3-on-3 to start the show. One thing I scratched my head at, even though the Battle Royale was awesome to determine who's going to be the number one contender for Obafemi at Battleground, I was like, okay, all right. And we had a surprise. Elijah, walk with Elijah. We know Kevin Owens is losing his mind. I've seen all the memes for it. But yeah, with the Battle Royale, it was fun. Battle Royales are hit or miss for me most of the time. But we have Miles Bourne winning this? Huh? ¿Por qué? What? I was like, he looks like a bootleg Kyle Fletcher. I know everyone's saying the opposite or whatnot, but no, I think Kyle Fletcher is a lot more talented than Miles Bourne. That's just me, because I like Kyle Fletcher, because I'm all part of that Aussie, oi life. But yeah, Miles Bourne one, I was like, oh, okay. Sure. I guess. And we have Jada, Miss Parker versus Carmen. Then, of course, an attack afterwards after Jada Parker gets the win. And Thea. I'm glad that Thea's being tied into some stories here. I miss Thea Hill. I love Thea Hill. I have her action figure on my desk, and I was like, man, they need to do something awesome with you, because I'm just a big fan. Oba and Miles backstage, no quarter catch crews there as well. And yeah, then Miles stirring up some beef with good old Charlie Boy and Mr. Obafemi, and it sets up a match next week because no quarter catch crew. I like no quarter catch crew. But Miles Bourne being really what out of everybody being a contender for Oba. Miles Bourne, I'm just still scratching my head about that. I don't understand. We go into our main event for the number one contender. Who's going to face Stephanie at Battleground? Julia, who's evil, versus Jordan Grace. A back and forth battle. I did really enjoy this match. There was a scary spot with Julia's neck. Oh, man. Freaked me out. I was like, no, Julia, no. But Jordan Grace got the win. Stephanie comes out face to face at Battleground May 25th. This was a fun NXT for what it was. It's the aftermath of WrestleMania, Stand and Deliver. So now we're trying to get all these stories in place. And Miles Bourne, I don't know. Timu Kyle Fletcher here. But match of the night. I gotta say, Julia versus Jordan. I really did enjoy that. Moment of the night. Elijah. Good to see Elijah. Elias, whoever you want to call him. Don't call him for breakfast. But yeah, so Elijah was cool. I was like, oh, and he had the guitar, and he's like, we want to walk with Elijah. I wonder how long it took him to get that name. And he's like, I can't be Elias no more. WWE owns it. Elijah it is. So that's it. That's all. That's NXT. May 6, 2025. Graves, Booker, Vic on commentary. We're building to Battleground. And we have Backlash this weekend. So drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the book at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life. Bro.
Hello, I am Elijah. I saw a friend in need.